Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for our first Heavensward blacksmithing episode. Hello there, Brithael, it has been a while. How's it going? What jobs do you have for me today? Forge Master Brithael's eyes seem to shine with pride. Ever since you came to me, Sator, it's been smooth sailing for the guild, but I fear it's time for you to spread your wings and earn a taste of the renown owed to smith of your talent. It just so happens I've found the perfect job for you. With proper Ishgardian nobility, some steward by the name of Fremundane's here all sly-like after me very best. Ain't no higher honor for a smithy than winning a name in the land of knights. So I trust you'll hear the man out. He's waiting for you at the wench. Someone from Ishgard wants to hire us. What is it with all these people from Ishgard coming around to hire us out of the, out of all the crafting and gathering guilds lately? What an odd coincidence that the area we went to recently to hide from Eorzean authorities is also where everyone is coming to hire us from. Alright, Fremundane, hello there. Might you be Master Brithael's pupil? A pleasure, madam. I am Fremundane, steward to House Gervain. How do you do? I have come to secure the services of a blacksmith. Your guild master intimated that you are the best, and only the best will do for my mistress, Baroness Loris. In another age, her family formed the backbone of the Temple Knights. However, the house has fallen upon hard times, and Milady has lost her lands, her power, and her father. Yet her resolve is pure steel. She practices daily with a blade to earn a place among the Temple Knights, and thus restore her house's good name. Aid her, and I dare say your talent to become famous throughout the realm. I should mention that I cannot promise traditional payment, but I am sure the honor of serving House Gervain has intrigued you, at the very least, and I do hope you will join me at the Jeweled Crozier. I bid you good day, madam. Are you going to pay me an exposure? That's what it's sounding like, oh dear. Not enough to hire a chocobo home. Well, I can walk and sleep outdoors. Oh, please excuse me, madam. It's nothing, really. Goodbye. Ooh, they really have fallen on hard times. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Well, I care enough that I'm willing to help them for free. Of course, I want to get more details about the exact work, but I'd be willing to help for free. Alright, off to the Jeweled Crozier, and let's go meet up with Fremundane. Alright, I am here and ready to assist in whatever way I can. Mr. Slauncey, thank you, I promise you will not regret the journey here. I hereby entrust the arms and armor of House Gervain to your able care. Why meet here? I am employed at the shop, a second job to pay the bills. I am loath to ask, but would you keep this a secret from Baroness Loris? Sure. I beg your pardon, Fremundane. Keep what from me? Milady, I was just saying you were keeping busy with your practice. Has it ended so soon? It takes rather little time to defeat striking dummies, and who is this? Ah yes, allow me to present Mr. Slauncey, a most excellent blacksmith come to serve you. Ah, the rumors of your skill precede you, Smith. I am glad to have you. Fremundane, I am going home. Does the pantry need for anything? 2 pumpkins would be appreciated, milady. Unfortunately, I cannot leave to buy them myself in the middle of work. I mean to say, I cannot leave before explaining the smith's duties to her. Very well, the shops of the broom grow cheaper near closing, yes? Hopefully the difference is worth the walk. Oh my god. Milady should not have to worry about saving on foodstuffs. Few noble lines have seen more of their own as Lord Commander than House Gervain. Baroness Loris's father was himself a renowned knight until... Well, to give you an idea, the house once employed hundreds of servants. I am the only one left. Sir Gervain did not tumble from knighthood. He was pushed and his family lost much in his fall. To make matters worse, the calamity claimed his life, but his dream of seeing his house's name restored did not die with him. Milady carries it within herself, and she is without parallel in her conviction. Why, in my eyes, she is Saint Phinia come again. And she is so close, Mistress Launcy. Ishgard will hold his grand tourney soon, and the who's who of the Temple Knights will attend. They will extend knighthood to the champion, if that is a baroness. Yet as good as she may be, she wants for refinement in her techniques and equipment both. But with a master smith's aid, I know she can shine. But you must be tired from your journey. All this can wait until you are rested. Alright then. Sounds like y'all have had a very, very bad time of it. I'm willing to help. If, once she is able to attain knighthood and hopefully restore the house's honor, you are able to pay me, that would be appreciated. But, in the meantime, I'm willing to do this as charity. And hey, it'll get me experience with smithing for a whole new type of clients. Alright then, let's get started on crafting. I've gone ahead and got my ingredient list over here. I'm going to read that off, and then I'll splice in underneath our actual crafting efforts. Alright, to start off with crystals, we are going to need 29 fire shards, 10 wind shards, 3 lightning shards, 3 water shards, 254 fire crystals, 39 wind crystals, 69 earth crystals, 3 lightning crystals, and 21 water crystals. In terms of timed gathering, we are going to need from mining in Kurthus Central Highlands, 18 dark steel ore, and from botany in Kurthus Western Highlands, 9 Kurthan tea leaves. From there, we can move on to our regular gathering. Let's start out in Thanalin, I think. In Western Thanalin, we can mine up 5 iron ore. In Northern Thanalin, we can mine up 10 cobalt ore. Southern Thanalin, we can mine up 53 mithril ore. Eastern Thanalin, we can get 3 saltpeter from mining. In Lenosha, Upper Lenosha, we can mine up 1 raw turquoise, 4 electrum ore, and 3 brimstone. Off to the Black Shroud, in the South Shroud, we can use botany for 1 oak log, and in Central Shroud, botany for 4 cotton bull. In Kurthus Western Highlands, we can use botany for 3 rainbow cotton bull, as well as 65 cedar logs and 1 cedar branch. Then we can use mining for 3 dragon obsidian, 12 mithrite ore, which is a level 53 gathering material, which is it is a hidden item on a standard node over by Gorgogne Mills. We need 12 mithrite ore total. And finally, 250 mithrite sand. Alright, from fighting enemies, let's see. Let's actually start with Grand Company seals. From Grand Company seals at our Grand Company, we can get 14 pudding flesh and 2 aqueous whetstones. From fighting Bane mites and dire mites in the North Shroud, we can get 2 dire mite web. And then, let's see. In Kurthus Western Highlands, if we go just southwest of Camp Riversmeet, the old abandoned camp, there is a tunnel leading south to a place where we can find a bunch of yetis. If we fight the yetis there, we can get 1 yeti fang. Next up, at the northwest end of Kurthus Western Highlands, on the ice outside of Dusk Vigil, we can fight Gelato for 21 gelato flesh. And on the shore, just south of there, we can fight Archaeornis for 27 Archaeornis skin. That should be all of the raw materials we need, I believe. So next up, we're going to need to do our pre-crafting. As a botanist, we're going to need to make 13 cedar lumber. As a blacksmith, armor, or goldsmith, we're going to need to make 1 mithril ingot. As a blacksmith or armor, 5 cobalt ingots, and then 6 dark steel nuggets. As a blacksmith, armor, or goldsmith, we'll need to make 50 mithrite nuggets, a level 51 craft for all 3. As a goldsmith, we'll need to make 1 turquoise, 1 electrum ingot. As a leatherworker, 9 Archaeornis leather, which is a level 51 craft. As a weaver, we need to make 1 craft of cotton yarn for 2 total, 1 dew thread, 1 craft of rainbow thread for 2 total, which is a level 51 craft. As alchemist, we'll need to make 1 black fire sand, and then 7 void glue, which is a level 51 craft. Cycling around for the second tier, we're going to need to make as blacksmith or armorer 8 mithrite rivets, which are a level 51 craft, 3 mithrite ingots, which are a level 52 craft, and then as weaver, we'll make 1 undyed cotton cloth and 1 rainbow cloth, the rainbow cloth being a level 51 craft. Once we have done that, we can make all of our level 51 and 52 crafting recipes for blacksmith. And we'll have a little bit left over for the rarefied collectibles, which we'll get into in just a moment. Alright, just finished up crafting everything level 51 to 52 in my crafting log. All of the weapons we made are item level 115. And all of the tools we made for our crafters and gatherers are going to be item level 85. So slight downgrade from what we have now, not really worth the upgrade, I don't think. Even if there is a major advantage in that we can meld them with materia, but let's look at the difference in stats. Losing 10 craftsmanship and 5 control is 15 points total. We would need 4 materia just to make up the difference in stats. And then we'd only have 1 extra materia to make like an actual gain in stats. So that's pentamelding just to make a gain over our item level 90, so not really worth it. Now our combat jobs, particularly Dark Knight, Dark Knight, Astrologian, and Machinist, might be able to take advantage of the new weapons. Yeah, it'd be an objective upgrade for Machinist, objective upgrade for Astrologian, and objective upgrade... No? Yes. Oh, yes. It'd be effectively an upgrade for Dark Knight. Let's take a look at that. It would trade out skill speed for tenacity, which is not the worst upgrade to get at this level for Dark Knight. Extra defense is very valuable until we hit a particular level where we get our main mitigation ability. Dark Knight is very squishy for a while. And then a little bit of extra damage in exchange for a slightly slower GCD. And also we can meld materia. Yeah, that's sounding like an upgrade to me. So at the very least for our Heavensward jobs, this is an upgrade. So I'm gonna stick those where available into my armory chest, and I'll deal with that later. We don't have an Astrologian weapon, but that's not in this set. That's not in Blacksmith. And I'll probably turn in a lot of these for Leaf Quest rewards. Now then, there's one last thing we can do as Blacksmith for today, and that is craft collectibles. What are collectibles? Well, we were introduced to them in the mining episode, and I'm reintroducing them with every crafter and gatherer, so that everyone, no matter which episodes you're watching, will know what they are. Collectibles are effectively a form of high-end gathering / crafting, which allows you to create high-quality materials at various weapons or tools or stuff at various levels in exchange for scrip, which you get by trading your collectibles into one of Rowena's representatives at her various locations around Eorzea. Once you get script from trading these in at any collectible appraiser, you can then trade in that script at a script exchanger for various rewards, which are exclusive to Rowena, including new materia, currently grade 4 and grade 5 for us, as well as some orchestrion rolls, crafting materials, gathering materials such as bait for fishing, unique furnishing items, unique gear that can be pretty good upgrades, etc. So we're going to go ahead and go through and craft out our level 50 and 52 blacksmith collectibles. And then we'll go hand those into Rowena. Okay, 180 and 2000. What did I build my crafting macro on? Let's see. 260 and 2140. So, yeah, my crafting macro should be fine, I think. Let's just zoom ahead and craft out this rarefied mithrite Cutsbelger. Any rarefied items, any collectible type items cannot be actually used in combat or for crafting or anything. These are purely collectibles for the purpose of exchanging 2 Rowena's collectible appraisers in exchange for script. Alright, very nice. That is our rarefied Mithrite Kutzbelger with maximum collectability. As a general rule, the higher the collectability of something you make, the better. As higher collectability will allow you to get better rewards for turning it into the collectible appraiser. The collectability of a crafted item is its quality divided by 10 and rounded down. You can also see the various tiers below the crafting window. Max tiers at 203 collectability. Minimum tier for actually getting a reward is 117 collectability. So we got max collectability on both of our crafts, which means we can go hand these into a collectible appraiser. Let's go back down to Mordona. I like to use that one. Though there should be a collectible appraiser in every major city, I think. I can't remember where the Ishgard one is. There might not be one in Ishgard. I hope there is one in Ishgard. Maybe I should look around for that. But I do know where the one in Mordona is. So let's hand these over. Oh, that would be in the blacksmith menu, level 50 to 60. And we'll get 54 script for the Kutzbelger and 54 script for the Pugions. Putting us up to 216 script total. Anything we can buy with that at this point? Let's see, gear. I'm not going to be buying any gear. I would rather craft my own gear. Especially since the script gear, it's good, but you can't meld anything to it, which is unfortunate. How about in terms of over here? Master recipes. You can get from here on for every future expansion. Master recipes are going to come not from Talon, but from the script exchange. Music and furnishings, we'll get into Soul the Crafter later. Crafter's Delineation will be later. I guess we're saving up for this. The faces we wear, under rimmed glasses. That'll be 500 script. And there's also a whole bunch of crafting materials here if you want them, including Mastercraft Demi Materia and Fieldcraft Demi Materia 3. Neat. Alright, saving up towards some rewards there. And with that, that'll be good for today. What are we doing next time? Looks like next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're going to take on our Armorer quest. I will see everyone next time for that.